can be used for all types of small volume IV bag and syringe filling. This video will focus on the setup and filling process for an IV syringe. Connect the electrical cord to the converter and plug it into the wall. Then plug the remaining end into the back of the pump. You will also notice the on-off switch at the back, along with an additional hole for the optional foot pedal. Simply plug the foot pedal into the back of the pump and place it on the floor. You are now ready to set up your pump for filling. Before you begin, be sure you have all the necessary materials. For IV syringe filling, you will need a small bore, low-flow tubing set, a block holder that works with both IV and oral syringes, sterile universal syringe tip adapter for IV liquids, connector to liquid source such as a transfer spike, a BD Master IV syringe in 3 ml, 10 ml, or 30 ml, and a needle of choice. You are now ready to prime the tubing set. Ensure you use aseptic technique to assemble the set. Remove the white cap and attach the master syringe. Now remove the green cap from the short end of the tubing and attach the needle. Remove the paper and the remaining green cap and attach the transfer spike. Spike the IV bag with the transfer spike end of the tubing. And then hang the bag. Place the needle into the injection port and draw back on the plunger on the master syringe to expel air. Repeat this process until the tubing is filled with liquid and all air is removed from the master syringe. Fully compress the master syringe once priming is complete. Remove the needle from the injection port, and then remove the needle from the tubing set and discard. Attach the sterile IV adapter onto the tubing set. From the back of the pump, turn the power on. To install the tube assembly, raise the blue cover. Place the tubing set into the block holder and tighten the finger screw on the metal door until firm. Be sure not to over-tighten the screw. Slide the block holder onto the appropriate post opposite the active port and install the master syringe into the selected port. The syringe plunger and finger flanges on the barrel must be inserted flat side down and securely into the grooves. Now close the cover and fasten the block holder to the post. To set operating parameters, select number 1 for new setup. Select the port being used. If you are unsure which port to choose, refer to the chart. 1 for 3 ml, 2 for 30 ml, or 3 for 10 ml, and press enter. Select the operating mode, 1 for manual, and enter. Enter the drug volume required in cc and enter. Select the speed, low, medium, or high, and enter. Confirm the master syringe is placed in the correct port. Press enter. Lock the target syringe into the adapter tip. Fill the target syringe by pressing start. To calibrate the pump, run a sample IV syringe fill and verify the volume. Adjust if necessary. To adjust, press the Adjust button. The screen reads Adjust Volume. Press 1 for yes and enter. Enter the exact measured fill volume as observed and enter. Fill an unused IV target syringe with a production dose. Confirm correct volume is achieved, or fill a new syringe and adjust calibration until correct. On average, only one adjustment is needed. Calibration is stored automatically. The next screen reads Store Setup. Choose 1 for yes or 2 for no. Choosing Store Setup is for the overall program, not the calibration. Your pump is now primed, calibrated, and ready for repeated filling. To fill IV bags, remove the block holder and adapter from the tubing. Attach a needle and insert the needle into the IV bag and start filling. For IV bag filling, you may want to use the optional 7-inch extension set in order to provide additional length. Should the extension set be used, it needs to be attached to the tubing set prior to the priming process. Once attached, prime the set as per the previous priming instructions. To calibrate using the extension set, remove the needle after priming and attach the adapter. Attach a target syringe to the other end of the adapter. Hold the syringe to complete a fill to verify the volume. Adjust as needed. Once calibration is achieved, remove the adapter, attach a needle, and begin the filling process. Automatic filling allows you to program the number of items to be filled, for example 100, and the time interval between fillings, for example 3 seconds. The benefit of automatic fill is it prevents the user from having to manually press the Start-Stop button each time they load a new syringe or bag. Select number 1 for New Setup. Select the port being used. Select the operating mode, in this case 2 for automatic, and press Enter. Enter the drug volume required in cc and enter. Enter the idle time, which is the number of seconds between fills, and enter. You have a choice between 1 to 99 seconds. Now enter the cycle count, which is the number of production fills to be completed, and press Enter. Select the speed, low, medium, or high, and enter. Confirm the master syringe is placed in the correct port, and press Enter. Lock the target syringe in the adapter. Press Start-Stop to begin the filling process. When the target syringe is filled and the cycle is complete, remove it from the adapter, replace it with another unused target syringe. Verify the fill volume of the filled syringe and place a cap on it. Repeat these steps for all cycles. To halt production at any time, press the Start-Stop button. After production is complete, remove the tubing set and syringe from the pump and discard into appropriate waste container. Thoroughly clean the block holder and pump with Approved Clean.